In this quick and easy tutorial videos, I will show you how to enter credit card transactions, credit card charges, credit card payments, and credit card credits in this new QuickBooks Online. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have a QuickBooks account, startup account set up for your credit card account. So let's set up credit card account from here. From the company gear, here's your gear, and select chart of accounts, and select new, here's your new, select new, and select credit card here, credit card, and let's say name of the credit card is American Express. So we have American Express credit card set up. That's a new account. If you have already set up credit card account, you can use the same account. So it's basically a credit card account. Credit category type is credit card, and the name is American Express. If it's a Chase Visa card, you can say Chase Visa card here, or Bank of America credit card, you can say Bank of America. So this is for this example, I'm using American Express card. We'll save it. So as you can see here, you'll see credit card account set up here, right here, American Express credit card. So it's a liability account set up in your chart of accounts. Credit card, American Express credit card. Okay, so now how to enter credit card transactions in your QuickBooks Online. So to start, you have to click this plus gear. So this says add a transaction, so plus sign, and under vendors, as you can see here, is expense. So this is where you enter credit card transactions, enter expenses, whatever you buy using your credit card. So the plus sign and expense. So this is your designated form to enter credit card transactions. So as you can see, your expense, and the next thing you want to do is you need to select your American Express credit card right here. So the American Express credit card already set up here. Select that one, and the first thing you want to do is you select your vendor. Let's say you bought some travel, airline travel tickets. The vendor would be expense travel, American Airlines, and expense, in this case account, let's say it's travel expense. Let's say the ticket is $200, right here, $200, and that's your total. As you can see here, since we just started using this credit card, there is no balance in here. The balance is 0 since this is our first entry. So this is your balance, 0. So let's save it and close. So now as you can see here, if you go back to your chart of accounts, now we will see American Express credit card balance due or your liability set up as $200 right here. American Express credit card, $200. Let's create another one. Let's enter a new transaction again. So add a transaction, select expense, and let's say you want to buy some supplies. Let's say buy from some vendor. Let's say from Bob, we bought some purchases. So let's say purchase something. So another one, $200. Save and close. Now the credit card liability is $400 now. American Express, $400. So it's pretty simple. Go back in here, expense, select your vendor, and select your American Express card. So that's the card you're using, and it's the same screen you use for everything actually. Bank accounts, PayPal. In this case, I have a bunch of already set up accounts here: bank credit clearing account, PayPal, American Express, Chase credit card, Wells Fargo credit card. So make sure if you are entering credit card charges from American Express, this is your credit side, your liability setup. Alright, so how about if you bought some inventory using a credit card? In that case, you'll have to use the item details and use the inventory here. Let's say use product A and the quantity, let's say it's 10, price is 25, 250. So save and close. Now all of a sudden you have a balance due of 650. And the question is, do I need to set up a vendor for all the purchases? Well, what happens if I just use, I went to different gas stations and bought some gas. Do I need to set up all gas stations wherever I go? So how about just use, uh, instead of using gas station, you can just say, well, I bought some gas and use it as a gas station, or purchase fuel. You can just say fuel. So this is fuel as your vendor and save it. So in this case now, instead of choosing Shell or Chevron or 76, you can just say select fuel as your vendor and then enter it. Let's say in this case you just bought a fuel from Chevron. You can just say references Chevron, and you get another one here. Let's say add another line, automobile expense. So this is one example how you want to enter your credit card charges. In this case, you went to two gas stations and bought some gas for your car, and so instead of selecting Chevron or Shell, you can just say fuel, so that will include everything you bought for fuel stuff. So let's save it, and same thing, you could use it for, say, you went to McDonald's, you went to some fast food joint. You don't need to create easy vendor wherever you went to buy some food. So you can just say meals, and just use it like meals, entertainment, and $10 like this, instead of using McDonald's or McDonald's like this. So you can just say meal, so that will cover whatever your meals you use. So it'll just go to meals as vendor, because the reason behind this is you don't need to track vendors, all the vendors uh, that you don't use it. There's no purpose for tracking all those. If you buy big ticket items, you want to create a vendor information. Like if you make auto payment, you want to use this, for example. Let's say you're making auto payment using your credit card. like this. So as you can see here, I've entered a few transactions and the balance is all went up to 835. So you just have to keep on using either vendor or just a categorize name for certain items. So let's say Simon Electric. So you said bought, let's say, some supplies, say repairs and maintenance, for example. Like this. Okay. So now you got an idea how to enter credit card transactions. So the balance due now at this point is 985. Now uh, you can make 985 payment, or you can just make partial payment. So pick a choice. So you still come back to the same screen to make payment. So plus sign, same screen as you can see here. So in this case, let's say you want to pay by your bank account. So let's say this is your Bank of America checking account number, and the pay now is your American Express. So you may not have it here. No, American Express as a pay. So you need to set up American Express as your pay. American Express company. So this is where you write a check or do online, whatever. So just set up as a vendor. So this you got to have a vendor, American Express, and let's say you want to make only partial payment. Let's say you want to make $500 payment. So account here. So this is where you should select the your liability credit card account. Right? And you can see here. You will see from the drop down. You will see a credit card account here. Right here, American Express credit card. It's under credit type, credit card type. So select this one. So it's basically using Bank of America to pay your credit card. So let's say in this case you made $500 payment. So your credit, you use your Bank of America credit card, your checking account, and to pay for the American Express credit card. So basically we take out money from this account and make the payment to American Express credit card liability account. So let's say save and close. Now your balance on your credit card should be less. So here is your American Express card. As you can see here, it's only $485. Okay, let's go to register and see. As you can see here, we enter all these charges and we made $500 payment, and its balance due at this point is $485. So all you have to do is click plus sign and add transaction. In summary, just select American Express credit card and enter all the charges the way you want it. Either select it, either individual vendor or just a tag name for expense category. And when you're ready to make the payment, just select your bank account. You know, it could be just online payment. Let's say you just want to make online payment. So as you can see here, American Express company right here. Let's say you want to make another online payment. You can just say bank online right here, American Express, expense debt, payment method is, let's say, online. It could be online or it could be check, whatever you want. Let's say online, and let's make another payment here. So American Express right here, and let's say make $200 here. Save and close. As you can see here, you made another $200 payment. Now the balance due is $285. So That's all you need to do. And close this one, and let's say you want to reconcile your credit card account. You just click the reconcile button in here, and it will say right here the beginning balance is 0. This is the first time you're doing it. And it'll say the month-end statement date is this. And it'll say it's $280 is the ending balance, and just select all. Just select all like this. So the difference is $505 here because we put the wrong ending balance here. So we can go back and cancel it. Finish later. As you can see here, the ending balance is 285, and by mistake I entered 280. So go back and enter the correct ending balance, 285. And the ending statement date is May 31st, let's say in this case. And select all. So this is all the manually enter all the purchases on the left side, and on the right side all the payments. As you can see here, the difference is 0 here. There's no difference here. And if everything looks good, you just click the finish now button right here. And if there is a difference, then we have to go back and check to see what's missing. If the payment is not posted, or any transactions are not posted, you just have to go back and do it. So that's about it on this one. So let's say you want to finish this. Finish now, and we'll say write a check for the payment now. Leave the balance in the Reconcile account. So as you can see here, this one is all done. Reconcile is done for May. And another thing is, if you have a credit card credit, sometimes you bought it and return it, and they give you a credit card, you just enter it here. The screen looks exactly like the enter credit card transaction, but in this case it's credit card. So just select the vendor, like American Express. Let's say they give you some credit for some airline ticket, like this. Say they give you credit on June 6th. In this example, let's say it's $50, or you got some bonus credit. So you just have to use the credit card credit account. So $50. As you can see here, the balance in this case now $285. Now once you enter $50 credit, the balance would go down to $235. Let's see what happens. As you can see here, the balance is $235. So that's about it. And we don't want to reconcile at this point. And so it's done basically. It's very straightforward. And if you have any questions regarding QuickBooks Online, just let us know. You can just visit our website, and there is our website. Here's our QuickBooks, new QuickBooks Online. There you go. So it's newqbo.com ask. newqbo.com ask if you have any questions regarding any QuickBooks Online. So thank you for watching, and send us feedback. Thank you.